Rock 107 WIRX, WIRX.com, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Hey, buddy.
What up, kid? How you doing, man?
6:23. Let's do some sports.
Time for Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Hunter.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing, stocking your fridges with delicious Bud Light, other amazing Bud products. So guess what? If you're thirsty, you won't be thirsty because of Bud Distributing.
Yeah, fat chance. You ain't going to be thirsty no more.
Real quick, hold on. I saw this funny thing online. I don't want to do it. This lady posted, do men look at their wives' face during sex? And a guy responded, I did once, and she looked very angry. She was looking from the window.
Oh, damn. Nice.
If my wife's listening, I don't think that's funny at all. Anyway, go on with your sports.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right. Let's start with, you want to end with football or start with football? We got football and baseball.
Let's end with football.
All right, baseball. Many of the best new ideas and some bad ones, too, in baseball originate in the minor leagues. Listen to this. You're going to love this, Brock. Last week, there's one good thing about baseball, and it's they do stuff like this. All right? Last week, the Rochester Red Wings, the AAA affiliate of the Washington Nationals, introduced fans to the beer bat. The team figured if things like fries and nachos can be served in a helmet, then beer should be served in a baseball bat. And the fans went crazy for it. The plastic baseball bat-shaped mugs filled with frosty brew were a big hit. Well, pun intended, I guess. The story, unfortunately, had an unhappy ending due to the unexpected popularity, and about half of the bats having holes in them. The stadium ran out very quickly, and many fans were shut out. So,
this is nothing new. We used to do a thing called the Louisville Chugger, and what we would do is you'd take an old plastic bat, one of the toy kid bats. You drill a hole in the bottom, or you make the hole bigger in the bottom if it already has one. You fill that with beer. Then you play a fun little game where you spin around holding the bat to your head after you chug the beer, and then you have to hit the beer can that is thrown at you that you used to fill up the Louisville Chugger. So,
if you can stay on your feet.
It's very hard to do. And usually this was done on riverbanks, so you'd fall onto rocks, fallen trees. There's a lot of injuries. With the Louisville Chugger, if you will.
So now they're bringing it to baseball. Except, you know what? That bat, I wonder how much that bat costs.
Oh, it's probably not cheap. And here's the other thing they need to keep in mind. What happens when people drink copious amounts of booze? All right? They can get a little violent. Now you're giving them a weapon that they're drinking their beer out of that's going to make them violent. It's like, hey! I want to fight you.
Guys.
Luckily, I got
wailing on each other with a plastic bat.
I got this bat that I just chugged beer out of, and I'm going to fight you with it. That's
it. You know what it is? It's like a bunch of Homie the Clowns. Remember Homie the Clown? That little thing. Wham, 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 wham. Just beating everybody with that little bat.
I mean, this is not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
So there you go. We can chug some bats, some beer bats. Baseball games now.
And then get into a massive fight. That'd be perfect. All right.
Yeah. I like it. All right, more baseball. The Dodgers crushed the Angels 8-2 on Sunday afternoon, but biggest hit of the game didn't come from a player. It came from a Dodgers ball girl. The game was interrupted by a fan who ran onto the field and led about 7 security guards on a chase across the outfield. Yeah, I love this. This is great. We need more baseball stories like this. But the ball girl was waiting for him by the stands, and she laid a hit that sent him flipping over the right field wall. What? Fortunately, she was unharmed. The runner was picked up by security and likely sent to jail. What?
She put her shoulder into him, man. That's fantastic.
But the ball girl was waiting for him by the stands, and she laid a hit that sent him flipping over the right field wall. Damn. That's awesome.
You know, it's all about angles. All right, football tackling is all
the whole
about
stands went,
angles.
ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. You getting laid out by a ball girl? Not even the bad boy. It was the ball girl, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. I like it.
Clothesline. Did she put an arm out? I got a video here I should probably watch.
I'm guessing shoulder. You got to use shoulder, man. You don't need to wrap
she
them
was
up.
just standing there with her hands in front of her, like not paying attention. And then right as he got close, she just kind of lunged into him.
Yeah, right. Get that shoulder between the hocket and the leg. That's what you got to do.
It's like cow tipping. You know, you got to go between the shoulder blade and the...
I love it. Good for her. You know, because that guy didn't need to be on the field anyways, you dumb. Yeah.
Wham. All right, moving on. Pro football. Arizona Cardinals will be the first NFL team with a sports book in their home stadium. Cardinals got together with BetMGM as a part of that agreement. They'll actually have a sports book up and running at State Farm Stadium in time for the start of the 2022 NFL season. It's kind of neat there over there in Arizona. One last story here to finish things up. This is more pro football news. Minnesota Vikings quarterback, you know him, man, Kirk Cousins. He was cut over the weekend, not by the Vikings, but by Holland Hospital in Western Michigan. Yeah, the 100-year-old hospital had a relationship with Holland, Michigan. I didn't know he was from Holland, dude. Holland, Michigan native Kirk Cousins since 2017. Yeah, it's not far away. Decided to cut ties with him over the comments he's made about downplaying COVID-19, as well as anti-vaccination stance. Cousin has refused to get the vaccine, angering head coach Mike Zimmer. That's where it all started, and he previously downplayed COVID, saying, if I die, I die.
Here's the good news, though. Everyone needs to keep in mind with Kirk Cousins and COVID. He can't pass it along. He can't make a pass anyways. What are you talking about, man? Hey!
Damn.
That's a good ending. I'll be here all week.
That's a great ending. And that is your sports.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
Rock only on Rock 107 WIRX.
We all my
Everything that rocks.
Nailed it.
John would be pissed.
I'm so mad.
Saying.
724, Brock Hunter.
Hey, good morning. What's up?
Oh.
Got some sports for you coming up here, huh?
Yeah, I guess we could do sports. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't know if I want to do it.
Should we just skip it? Just skip it. You know what? Football's coming up. That's something to get excited for. That's one thing about August. It's kind of like the tease month of, you know what's coming ahead, man.
All right.
Next month, you
tricked me into doing it. All right, we'll do sports. Let's do it.
Time for Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Hunter.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, stocking your fridges with delicious Bud Light, other amazing Bud products. So even if you're feeling lazy, at least you got something to drink. You're good to go. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. This girl wasn't feeling lazy. Let me tell you this story. Baseball, Dodgers crushed the Angels 8-2 on Sunday afternoon. But biggest hit of the game didn't come from a player, that's for sure. Came from a Dodgers ball girl. The game was interrupted by a fan who ran onto the field, led about 7 security guards on a chase. Fantastic. I keep doing those. I like it when somebody run. I know it interrupts the game. I know. And
baseball needs
always
that,
a crucial time.
Yeah. Now baseball needs that though because it's boring otherwise. So
anyway, this guy running out of the field, 7 security guards can't chase this guy down. But the ball girl was waiting for him by the stands, laid a hit, sent him flipping over the right field wall. Dude, nice.
Effing
wham!
Boomed him, bro.
Straight up Bobby Boucher him. Fortunately, she was unharmed, which is nice. The runner was picked up by security guards and likely sent to jail. I think it's like $10,000. I think that's what the fine is.
No, is that for running out on the field?
I've heard that for NFL. That's what I've heard.
Damn, dude.
Cost you $10,000. And you know, obviously, you're gonna have something on your record, whenever that is, depending on if you get naked or not.
See, naked makes sense, but God, $10,000 for running out on the field. Ooh,
yeah, it's not cheap.
Ooh,
not cheap. Well, that one guy, remember the one guy did it during the NFL season, and then he ended up making because he bet. What did he do?
Yeah.
He bet on himself or something, and then he actually did it?
Yeah, like I think he placed a bet with a bookie or his friends or something like that, someone's going to run out on the field at this time. And
so
then he did it.
Yeah. Had to pay the fine, obviously, but he made out.
He still made bank.
$200,000 or
something? Still made bank on it. Yeah, man. Yeah. I guess if you're going to do it that way, you're going to do it that way.
Craziness, man. Craziness. More baseball. Some good ideas in the minor leagues here. AAA affiliate, the Washington Nationals, introduced fans to the beer bat. The team figured if things like fries and nachos could be served on a helmet, hell, we could have beer served on a baseball bat. Fans went crazy for it, Brock. They loved it.
Awful idea. Awful.
Plastic baseball bat-shaped mugs filled with Frosty Brew were a big hit. Pun intended, actually. Story unfortunately had an unhappy ending because they just ran out. So many people liked them, they didn't have any you didn't have enough for everyone. So what'd you call it? The Louisville.
So we've been doing this. We've been doing this for years. Anytime we go on a float or any kind of party, backyard party, we do it the Louisville Chugger, and you just take a plastic kids baseball bat. You can buy them at any store. They usually come with a wiffle ball and they're plastic. What you do is you cut a hole in the bottom, or you make the hole that's already in the bottom bigger. Then you pour the beer or the booze concoction into that. You chug it from the baseball bat booze chugging apparatus, and then you put your head down and you spin around, and then you stop and try and hit an object, whether it's the beer can or a ball. Usually ends up with someone getting hit in the face or you falling over into a bush. It never ends well. It never ends well.
But it's hilarious for everyone.
Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, for sure. But what they don't realize, though, Hunter, is that they're giving people, first of all, booze, and then all these boozed up people now have little tiny weapons, okay, that they could just be swinging around, okay?
Yep. Just imagine a stands full of a bunch of Homie the Clowns with those little bats. He's got beating everybody. I mean, it's not going to end up well, dude, you know?
You already got people fighting in the stands. You already got people, hey, your team sucks. Don't wear that jersey in this area. And now you're giving them tiny baseball bats to beat each other with. Yeah. Not smart. Not smart. No.
Yeah, but you know what? People are loving it. So
funny, hilarious.
Baseball needs it, dude.
Yeah, they do. For sure. So.
All right, moving on. Pro football. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water there. Minnesota Vikings quarterback, you guys know him, Kirk Cousins. Yep, cut over the weekend. Not by the Vikings, but by Holland Hospital in Western Michigan. Yeah, not far from here, man. The 100-year-old hospital has had a relationship with Holland, Michigan native Kirk Cousins since 2017, but decided to cut ties with him over the comments he's made downplaying COVID-19 as his anti-vaccination stance. Cousins refused to get the vaccine, angering head coach Mike Zimmer, and has previously downplayed COVID by saying, "If I die, I die." I'm just amazed that he's from. I didn't know he was from Holland.
Yeah, Michigan boy.
Oh boy,
they don't talk about it because Michigan doesn't want to take credit for Kirk Cousins. So, no, he's not from here. No, we don't know that guy.
Wait, what are you talking about? Huh?
Who?
Do your joke that you did last. That was a good joke.
Well, everyone's worried about Kirk Cousins passing on COVID, but you got to know he can't make a pass with anything, so he's not going to pass that on. Hey ho, hey, yeah.
Dad joke there for you this morning.
I like it.
One more story, real quick, Brock. More pro football news. Arizona Cardinals be the first NFL team with a sports book in their home stadium. Cardinals got together with BetMGM, and as a part of that agreement, will actually have a sports book up and running at State Farm Stadium in time for the start of 2022 NFL season.
Oh,
dude,
that'll end well.
That's going to be crazy. So you just straight up bet at the stadium. This is like turning into horse racing. It's awesome.
There's already marriages being ruined because guys go every Sunday to football games, all right? The wives are at home. They're doing all the work, watching the kids while the guys are getting drunk with their buddies. Now you're going to add a gambling establishment in the stadium.
The beers are expensive enough. Now you're spending the rest of your cash on gambling.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, you know I'm going to gamble. Can you just gamble on a team? Can you be like, is there a 50-50 there? Because I like those.
Dude, you got to. Exactly. You go in, get your beer, like, I might as well throw $20, $50 down on the game. Might as well. Why not?
The Cardinals. Here we go. You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah, there you go. That's your sports for your 7 o'clock hour.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.